Welcome to Disc Golf Park Mijas, and we are here with the manager of the Disc Golf Park, Panu Paunonen. Did I get that right?
Yeah, I think you got it right. Thank you so much for having me here.
And thank you for having us here. Panu, can you tell me a little bit about what made you end up here in... Yeah, well, tell us first, where are we?
We are at Spain, at the Malaga area, and we are at the Disc Golf Park Mijas, obviously, so yeah. And what made me come here is basically just the Finnish weather, so it definitely were for my liking, so yeah, I moved here to chase the sunshine, and the plan was to come here and play disc golf every day, basically, so that was the initial plan, and just have a holidays here like 6 months or maybe a year or so, but yeah, ended up liking it too much and still here after 5 years. So. And
now you're here. What does Disc Golf Park Mijas offer to any visitors who might want to come here?
Yeah. I would say there is, let's say, at least 3 main reasons why you should travel to us. And I would say the key point, the first reason definitely is the climate here, the weather here. It's just we can offer 330 days of sunshine each year, so I think that's a reason alone to come here. And the second thing I would say, it's the course design. I think my good friend Ville made just an awesome job with the course design. So both of our courses are, I would say, top-notch courses. So that should be the second main reason why to fly here. And for the third reason, I would say this whole area. There is just so many things to do here, non-disc golf related stuff as well. So that's definitely a key factor as well. There's just a million things to do in the area.
And you mentioned course design here. We know that there's not just one layout here. You have 2 layouts that people can play.
Have 2 full 18-hole courses here nowadays. We have the red course, which is way more like amateur-friendly course. It still has 7 par 4s, so there is long holes, and it's a semi-open fairways, and just a beautiful scenery there, and the views are amazing. And it's more for like a casual play course, and just for your everyday, like training purposes and things like that. And yeah, it's way easier for sure compared to our blue course, which is then definitely a professional level course and nearly 1,000 rated for just a par, and that's way more technical in every aspect, and even longer holes and huge elevation changes and more narrow fairways and harder basket placements, and it's in every aspect it's a more hardcore course than the red one. But
so the players will have quite a challenge this weekend, you think?
They definitely should have. Yeah. So, or then we have failed, but I think they will also enjoy, but they will have some. Yeah.
Do you have any favorites in the field? Have you looked at?
I'm gonna cheer for everyone, of course, but it's I guess I have to cheer most for our local colors, the Nicolas and Oscar. So we shall see how they will do, but I'm definitely cheering for them.
So we talked a little bit about what Disc Golf Park Mijas offers your visitors here. What else do you have in the area that could attract people to come here?
Yeah, there's so many things. We definitely don't have time to list them all, but to mention a few, I would definitely visit the beautiful Mijas Pueblo, the little white village, the mountains back here, and that's a definitely place to visit. It's awesome views from there, and it's just it's a rustic, nice atmosphere there, and that's one place to visit. And there is a hiking place and sightseeing place, the King's Road, the Caminito del Rey. It's just a beautiful sights from there. And you might want to visit the Marbella's Old Town area. It's just awesome place to be, and so many nice little cafes where to sit down and just enjoy the atmosphere there. And you might want to check out the Puerto Banús, the Marbella's like harbor area. It's just a luxurious place to be. There is these multi-million-dollar yachts lined up, and Ferraris, Lamborghinis lined up there. It's just a quite ridiculous place to be. But anyways, it's something people might want to see. And maybe one more thing, like Benalmadena's harbor area also. It's one of the unique and like it's a uniquely designed place, and just I think it was voted to be like in top 10 in the world or something like that. So it's a sight to be seen.
Yeah, sounds nice.
Just to name a few.
Yeah. So European All-Stars event at Discos Mijas. What does that make you think? Like, how
well,
do you feel
of course,
about
we
that?
are so honored to host this event here, and it's just absolutely awesome to end the tour here. And it's you can really tell that it's run by professionals. So I'm really happy, been happy to follow it. And well, of course, now we can see it closer here. So
Yeah.
super.
Well, thank you very much, Panu, and I hope maybe we talk to you later this weekend. But thank you so far.
Thank you so much. Talk to you later.
Nice. Hello, Rachel.
Hi, how are you?
Rachel Turton from the UK. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, quite tired now. I played 2 practice rounds today. Only got in quite late last night, so I was glad to get on the course quite nice and early today and get a couple of practice rounds in, throw a lot of shots. Yeah.
And the course is quite elevated here.
It is, yeah. It's quite a change from most of the courses that we get to play in the UK. This is definitely the course with the most elevation that I've played so far. A couple of weekends ago, it was the British Championships, which was played at Wickham Farm. For anyone who's been over to the UK, it's a fantastic course. But it also has a lot of elevation changes too, so that was helpful in my practice, which was quite good, yeah.
Do you feel that practice has... come into, is it going to help you here?
Yeah, I hope so, yeah. There's a lot of really tricky holes, but I think that now I've got a kind of idea of the landing zones that I'm aiming for, when not to aim for, which bushes are really spiky and you definitely don't want to be in, and which bits are okay.
Yeah, the nature here is quite different from what we've seen earlier in the tour with, as you say, some of the bushes are really spiky.
Very spiky indeed, yeah, you're right. It seems so, I guess, barren compared to any other place that I've played before, but I guess that's just because it's so sunny most of the time that the plants struggle to grow. So it's cool that we have all the mountains and all of the scenery. We can see to the sea, we can see to the town down below, and yeah, it's a beautiful place to be able to play. We're really lucky.
And so how is the weather like here right now? We're talking maybe 18 degrees now, and how is it back in the UK at the moment?
Oh, well, I live in Scotland, which is cold and rainy and wet, so I guess today was quite nice. It was not too hot, and the sun was down a little bit behind the clouds, so it was, felt like British summertime, I guess, which was a nice change for me. But I would like it if it came out and was a bit more sunny in the next few days, but we'll see.
And so I noticed earlier in the season that, especially for Tuni, where you played Tuni and Copenhagen, and at Tuni you had a brace on your knee, and you're off the brace now, I see. And how's the knee doing?
Yeah, it's doing okay, thank you. Yeah, earlier on in the season, because I've been playing ultimate and disc golf, it's been quite a lot of pressure on a lot of my joints. It was just a little tweak. It lasted for maybe a couple of months, but it feels okay now. And honestly, I'm excited to get to the off season and to be able to go to the gym lots and get stronger again and just prepare my body for better for next season. I guess it's been a very long season so far, starting in January, and now we're in the end of November. So my body is ready for a bit of a break.
And that already answered my next question about how you plan to stay fit in the off season.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Okay, so I just bought a house and have a gym room, so I'll be spending a lot of time there.
Well, that's excellent. How do you see your chances here at the All-Stars event?
It's pretty open, isn't it? There's a lot of incredible players here, all of the winners from the previous Euro Tour events, so very exciting, really. We'll see, I guess. I don't really know. I haven't had the time to play any of the skins matches, getting late last night. So I'll just go out and do as well as I can, and we'll see. But I think it will be quite close at the top. I think it's quite a tight field, so should be a lot of good competition, and it'll be good to watch. Yeah,
the skins matches should be available on either on Disc Golf Stream or a YouTube channel near you soon.
Fantastic.
I hope, so anyone can go watch those. It's quite interesting, I can tell you already.
Yeah, I bet.
I had one last question. So, anyone you want to give a... No, wait, let's talk a little bit about this season and maybe your plans for the coming season, for 23.
Yeah, this season has been an extremely busy one, like I say, starting all the way back in January. I've been playing ultimate Frisbee and disc golf this season, so I've had a lot of very, very busy weekends, travelling all up and down Europe, the UK, and the world. Next year I'm going to have more of a focus on disc golf, which will be nice. I'll be able to just get to practice throwing one disc and hopefully hone my skills a little bit better with the disc golf. So I'm quite excited for that.
So do you have any thoughts already? Are you going to be focusing on the European Pro Tour or maybe other tournaments?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and play more European Pro Tour events than I did this year. I think this is my third European Pro Tour event this year.
I think, yeah.
So I'd definitely like to be able to play some more next year.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you. Thank you, Rachel,
you
and we'll be talking to you later, I guess. I hope.
I hope so, yeah, great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are here with Keiti Tätte. Am I pronouncing that correct?
Tätte.
Tätte. I will get it right next year.
Yeah.
I hope. So we are here in sunny Spain. Well, the sun has gone down, but usually it's sunny here. And have you had a chance to play the course?
Yes, I have played it 3 days straight.
3 days.
Yeah.
And how to find the course? Does it suit your play style?
I would say that it's pretty hard course, really long throws, and when you leave your disc too overstable or let it turn too much, then you will find yourself in a big trouble. So it's definitely a challenging course.
Yeah, and this course here is, as people will see in the live stream in the coming days, it's quite different from what you're used to playing in Estonia. Am I correct?
Yeah, I have never seen these bushes. Like, we don't have them in Estonia. Yeah, you have to be really careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you see how do you see your chances on this course for this All Stars weekend?
I think that it's the last competition of this year, and everyone just goes out and gives their best. So, I'm hoping that my chances are good.
Yeah. And so we talked a little bit about the weather here. It's sunny. We still have between 18 and 20 degrees. People are walking around in shorts. And how is the weather back in Estonia right now?
Actually, just yesterday night it started snowing for the first time. So I'm not very excited to go back. I would like to stay here more because when we arrived here, I was so happy because it was really, really warm. It wasn't just warm, but it felt hot. It felt like I want to go to the sea and swim.
Yeah. And you mentioned, so this is the last tournament of the season of the European Pro Tour season. Is your season over now, or is it back to getting other practices in for the next season?
This season is over, yeah, but now I'm going home and then going to prepare for the new season.
And you mentioned snow. How do you prepare yourself during the winter for next year if you cannot play?
You
outside?
just have to play with freezing hands and in the snow and in the slippery tee pads. We are just used to it.
Well, that's a good mindset. Is there anyone you would like to give a shout out to? Friends, family, sponsors, anyone?
Yeah, I would like to thank my boyfriend Marger, who is here with me, supporting me, carrying my bag, and my family, who's behind the TV watching right now. So I'm really happy for their support.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope to see you later this week. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are here with Heidi Laine here in Spain at Disc Golf Park Mijas. Heidi, you have had a chance to play the course a few times. How do you like the course here?
I like it. I can throw full power, and I like lots of.
And how is this course compared to what you are used to in Finland?
Here is so many holes go up or down, and it's I think more mitä niinku tilaa. More space and I don't know, very different. And tee pads is very short.
Yeah. So the weather here is quite nice at the moment. We are standing here in shorts and t-shirts. How is the weather in Finland right now?
About a few degrees minus and little bit snow and dark.
And so after this season, is this the last event of your season?
This is my last.
Yeah. And how do you keep your form during the winter so you're prepared for next year?
First, I will take break to the disc golf, and I start play disc golf about January again, and now I start go to gym and some other training, skiing and snowboarding, and
so lots of other different activities to keep fit. Yeah. So this season you have been have you played most of the events of the EPT events this year?
3+ is Mijas.
Yeah. And next year, well, I know we're going to have more events next year. Will we be seeing you at more of the events here in Europe next year?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, we will be looking forward to that at least. So here at the end, is there anyone you would like to give a shout out to? Friends, family, anyone watching? Sponsors?
Thank you, all my friends and family, and my sponsors, Dynamic Disc, Fripastora and Vivo Kauppa.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Heidi, and I hope we talk again later this week.
Thank you.
So we're here with Jakub Semerad from the Czech Republic. Did I get that right?
Yes.
I have had all season to practice. Thank you. Jakub, you've had a chance to play the course here at Disc Golf Park Mijas.
Yeah. I'm here since last weekend. I have played the EPT X tournament here, so I'm very confident with the course. And I also have my friend as a caddy who've been there a couple of times, so he's my good guide here, and it's good. I'm very confident at the course.
So you know every hole on the course now.
Yeah, exactly.
How does this course differ from any of the courses we played earlier in this season?
Yeah, I mean it's very different. It's very open. It's always windy here, I would say, and you need a lot of distance to reach all the holes, and yeah, it's very open compared to other courses.
And do you have any specific holes that you really like here? Like, do you have any favorites now?
Yeah, I like hole. I think it's hole 3. Oh, now it's hole 4 because there is a added hole from the red layout. I think it's a par 4. It's very long. You need to have a really great like enhancer first shot and then very far approach. Yeah, I like hole 4. I think.
Yeah. Well, and you said you've had a chance to play the course quite a long time. How do you see your chances for this weekend compared to the rest of the field?
Yeah, last weekend we played the tournament on the red layout, 2 rounds on the red layout and then 1 round on the blue layout, which is gonna be played on this tournament with some slight changes. And I shoot a 10 under, which was 1050 rated on the blue layout, so I'm very confident that this course, and I think I'm gonna give it a very very good run for a win. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So let's talk a little bit about the weather. We're standing here in t-shirts and shorts, and the weather is it's like 18 degrees Celsius maybe right now. The sun has gone down, but it's still pretty warm. How is it compared to where you come from in the Czech Republic?
Yeah, I think it's in Czech Republic it's now pretty close to 0 degrees, so it feels amazing to be here in a short clothes, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to come back to the cold weather.
No. How do you? Let's talk a little bit about this season. Maybe the next season. You've been having some really good results this season. Worlds is probably one of them. We've all seen you on the lead card there, and you've played a lot of the European Pro Tour events. How is your season next year going to be?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend most of the time in the US, and yeah, I'm gonna be back in a summertime to play some European tournaments, but I'm still not sure about my schedule. Yeah.
We definitely hope to see you here at least. And well, here at the end, is there anyone you would like to give a shout out to? Friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I would definitely love to thanks to our Czech group who I spent the time last week there. It was amazing, and I also would love to thank to my sponsors, Latitude 64s, Club Hunters, and this golf shop. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Jakub. I hope to talk to you later this week again.
Thank you.
We're here with Laurenz Schaurhofer from Austria. I hope I pronounce it correctly.
It's perfect.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And Laurenz, we are here in disc golf park Mijas, like all the other players, of course. And let's talk a little bit about your season. So your season, EPT season, how has your season been?
Hofner here, Hofner there. It was not good at all. It was. I mean, I started off pretty solid, I would say. I cashed at some tournaments, but like later, like more to the end of the season, no, there were not many good performances. But I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of new people, made a lot of new friends. I think that's what maybe life is about, and I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
About everything.
And do you plan on playing any seasons next, like any tournaments in the EPT season next year, maybe?
Yes, for sure. I will play some. Maybe all of them. Maybe not so many. I haven't really decided yet what my plans for next year are. Maybe I'm doing some normal traveling, non-related to disc golf, just to see the world on, a little bit different side. Because when I'm at a tournament, I don't see anything of the city most of the time.
No.
Because there is no time for it.
And so here at the Disc Golf Park Mijas, you have had a chance to play the course, I guess?
Yes, I think I played almost all the holes. Not quite all of them, because there were made some changes on Tuesday or on Monday evening, and I played my last round on Monday morning, kind of.
And so how do you like the course?
I like it. I really like it. I think it's a good course to end the season. It's super nice property. A lot of challenging pin positions. But yeah, it was good for the skins match as well.
Yeah, and now you mentioned skins matches. You have been hosting the skins match at least today.
And yesterday.
Yesterday as well.
I did all of them.
And without giving any spoilers, because of course those videos are not out yet at this time. Without giving any spoilers, can you tell us, is there anything worth looking out for in those videos?
Yeah, there's a lot of good putts, good throws, and some fun conversations. I think it's really worth checking it out. And yes, don't forget to subscribe disc golf stream.
Well, thank you very much. And here at the end, is there anything you would like to, anyone you would like to give a shout out to? Friends, families, sponsors?
Yeah, all my friends at home, my family for sure. They're making it possible for me to travel around so much. And no sponsors. But yes, friends and family is perfect.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Laurenz, and maybe we'll talk to you later this weekend.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
We're here with Hjalte Jensen from Denmark. And Hjalte, you've had a chance to play the course here.
I have, yes.
And how do you like the course?
I feel like it plays out pretty good for my game. There's a lot of open holes, not too many gaps to hit. Like we can just throw hyzers or distance drivers on basically all the holes. So yeah, I like it. I like it. It's a good course to finish off on.
Do you have any favorite holes?
Favorite holes? Probably on like 14 or 13. It's like a big downhill hole. That one is really fun to throw. Yeah, hole 4 is also pretty good.
Yeah, we'll be looking forward to that in the live stream at least. Maybe you will be on the lead card. And speaking of lead card, how do you see your chances for this weekend, for this All-Stars event?
I feel pretty good. I played some good practice rounds, and we played the skins match today as well. It felt very good. So if I can play like that, I can probably do pretty good.
And without any spoilers, we can pretty much say that people should be looking forward to the skins match that will be uploaded.
They should be watching those. Yes.
You came back with a smile on your face. Let's just put it like that. So you've been playing quite a few of the EPT events this season, and how have you felt? Like, how do you like the European Pro Tour setup?
I feel like definitely the most professional setup we can have. Like I feel like it's been very professional every time we go to a European Pro Tour. So yeah, that's good. We've been on some pretty good courses as well, all around, mostly Scandinavia, yes, but yeah, I feel like it's pretty good.
And do you have any plans on playing any of the EPT events next year as well?
I will definitely be at some of them, maybe not all of them, but definitely like 3, 4 maybe. So.
And we talked to some of the other players about the weather where they're coming from, and many of the other players are from like Estonia, Finland, Austria. You're from Denmark, and I know from personal experience that the weather, our winter is maybe a little bit more bland. So do you have the chance to play disc golf in Denmark during the winter, or how do you keep yourself fit for the coming season?
Well, I can go out on the weekends unless it's super bad weather, which it is most of the time. But I have some indoor facilities I can go to, practice putting, and yeah, some drives, not too much though. So, but it's good enough for practicing. So.
Yeah. So well, here at the end, is there anyone you would like to give a shout out to? Friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I'll shout out my sponsors: Discmania, Disc Import, Moby Disc Golfing, and Tina Lunde. And then a shout out to George Russell for winning this weekend. That was very nice, or last weekend.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Hjalte, and maybe we'll talk to you later this weekend.
Yeah,
thank you.
Probably.
We're here with Mikael Häme.
Häme.
I swear I will get it right sometime. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Mikael, we're here at Disc Golf Park Mijas, and you have had a chance to play the course?
I played it 2 times, yeah. Just finished skins match like 1 hour ago, and then earlier on the week we played 1 more practice round.
And how do you like this course?
Well, there is some killer greens. You can roll 50 meters down the hill, or if you're not sharp enough. And I would like trees to be a little bit bigger, so you cannot throw hyzers over them. But what you gonna do?
Yeah. So compared to your courses back in Finland, there basically are no trees here, are there? Or
no, these are not trees. We have like so much woods in the Finland, so I'm so much used to play in the woods, not like open bowling holes.
And how about the elevation here? Is there any? Do you have any courses in Finland that reminds you of this, or is this completely out of the ordinary for you?
Some courses in like, what are those called? Ski places.
Ski resorts.
Ski resorts. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, but not like you have to climb all the time up and down. You climb up there for like 9 holes, and then 9 holes you come back down. But here you have to always climb up to the tee and then climb back to the basket.
And so we are in Spain, and we're standing here. You're wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
How is the weather back in Finland, where you're from? How is the weather right now?
Horrible. Or not, I don't know. I just got picture from Finland today. There was snowing, so I prepared this much more.
And will you be able to play during the winter where you're in your area, or how will you keep yourself fit for the coming season?
Playing outside is possible, but I'm using the football halls. I'm practicing inside, throwing, like having field work, going to the gym, doing bouldering. I don't know, all kind of different workouts and sports.
And so you played. You had a pretty good European Pro Tour season this year.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, you could say that, winning the season. Do you have any plan of playing next year again, the European Pro Tour?
I try to defend my title, of course. I really want to win the championships again.
Of course,
that's my goal.
I'm hoping we'll see you again and again at the top of the leaderboard. So yeah, here at the end, is there anyone you would like to give a shout out to? Friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, sponsors, of course. Thank you to my wife for letting me play disc golf in Spain for 3 weeks. She might not be happy in the winter, but I'll come back soon.
Okay, well, thank you, Mikael, and we'll talk to you later this week, I'm pretty sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we're here with Mikko Wikman, Tour Director of the European Pro Tour event.
Hello, Rene.
Oh, the European Pro Tour, let's just call it that. Mikko, this is the first year that you have been that we have been running this tournaments. How do you find this? What are your impressions after this season?
This season was very great. We were expecting a great events, great tour, and we had it. We had great players playing. We had awesome local organizations running the events. Everything went fine. Of course, there were some issues, but nothing big.
And we know that the plans for next season has already been announced.
Yep.
Players can already sign up now. We know that. What are the big differences next year? Is there anything new that we should be looking forward to?
Of course, we have two new events. We are going to have Nokia Open, which was very requested by the players to join the tour, and we have Belgian Open, bringing the European Pro Tour also to Central Europe.
And we talked a little bit earlier as well. You have the European Pro Tour X events as well.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about what is an X event?
EPTX, those are two kinds of events we have. We have candidates who wants to be EPT some time, maybe in near future, maybe later, and then we have events, Fuengirola Open, which offer a lot of experiences for the players for all levels. And next year we are having EPT events again. We will start a bidding process for events all around Europe very soon. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting to see how many events there's going to be there. So we've seen lots of players have already been here. They've had a chance to practice the course here at Mijas. Do you have any personal favorites for this All-Stars event? Who will take the crown?
I have as many favorites as we have players on the field.
Well, that's good to know. Well, Mikko, maybe we will talk to you after the event is over and see how everything has gone. And but so far, thank you very much.
Thanks, Ren.